Oh my gosh, I haven't worn one of these style masks in forever. This feels so weird. I was just trying it on to make sure it fits before we really get rocking and rolling today. Hello, everybody. All right, my kids are in the pool. The baby's taking a nap, and we're gonna jump in. So, good thing good thing I couldn't find the mask. I couldn't figure out the mask this morning because Emily's like, "Oh, don't use that blue one." She saw that I got it out. She's like, I'm making that for a guy, and I can't have glitter on it. So good thing I stepped back because I was like, I don't know which mask to wear, and I don't want to guess. Otherwise, we would have just glittered her non-glitter tumbler. But if you missed the live this morning, I just jumped on really quick this morning to show you guys the new stuff. There is a new set of rhinestones up. It's like a pastel, pretty blue, AB, just beautiful, kind of like icicles are coming into the cozy season. I know it's dead summer, but like I said, we start working a season before in our businesses and for like gifts and things. So we want to start kind of working in that realm. It is like a light blue and a clear AB type stones. They're really, really pretty. And then those are up on the website. And then the new stuff. Hello, everybody. I'm in Emily's office. Yeah, I was being super quiet this morning. I don't know why, but I was like, oh, the dogs. And Emily wasn't here to like wrangle the dogs, but they're all outside now. The girls are in the pool. The baby's napping. And Emily's out there supervising Auntie M. But the new stuff up on the website, I only have printouts because we haven't gotten our shipment here yet. So we just printed them out so you guys could see them. It's a full sheet. There's no white. There's no white. It's just the hearts. It's like an individual's. The white is just because it's printed on a piece of paper. So it's a full sheet of these really pretty watercolor rainbow hearts. Okay, that's up there. There's a full sheet of these bright colored peace signs. Y'all love our hippie peace sign stuff. And then we have the hippie full total tumbler. This is a total tumbler, so you get all of these on one sheet. Hello, Miss Eileen. You love my hat, even though it doesn't have any glitter. Yes, I got this at the fair. So I have a daddy one. It has like a brick pattern on it, and then the girls each got one with their names on it. It's really stinking cute, and they love them. It's your birthday. Nice, Sandy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sandy. Happy birthday to you. Sheet. All right, so full sheet. Okay. Then y'all requested bandanas, but I couldn't find anything that I liked that was like an actual bandana. So we went with the paisley print that is on bandanas, so you can make like a bandana look. So we have the pink and we have the black and white. Okay, those are up there. Then there's some individual decals that say like, be careful who you hate. It might be someone you love, and love is love. Some really pretty. And then there's like almost like an oil painting of a heart. It's really pretty. So a lot up on the website today. Happy, happy, happy. Is it Monday or Tuesday? I feel like today's Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? I can't keep track of the days. They're all the same to me. I think Tuesday. I have 2 more days as a single mom, and then Ivan gets here. I called him today. I was like, oh, I said, I'm sorry. I'm doing fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. But you're never traveling for more than 3 days away from this family. I've had enough. 8 days is too many with the new baby. It's too many. Not especially because I guess I still have to work. If I just gotta just be a stay-at-home mom and all I have to do is bake bread and make dinners and like watch the kids, no problem. But I'm trying to work in the middle of all this. Everyone likes paychecks that work for me, so I have to keep working because they like getting paid. All right. Oh, Eileen, don't you worry. My kids have very big lungs. We've had lots of conversations about how they don't walk away with people they don't know. And if somebody they don't know, that I said, you just start screaming bloody murder. I have put the fear of like legitimate fear into my kids. They know. They even know like walking in a parking lot, they have to be like within 2 feet of me in a parking lot. I said, because somebody can come out between cars and grab you and pull you. Hey, All right. So here we go. Okay. I've dug it out. So we've got a cup that Emily says we can work on. I've got my nitrile gloves. I've got my silicone stir stick. I've got my mixing cups. We've got quick cure epoxy. I have got Finn and Drake. I want to show you Finn on a black cup. You guys are going to freak out when you see how awesome he looks. So I'm going to put this on a black cup. This is Drake and this is Finn. I put them on super sale today. Finn is like $1.75. Drake was $3.25 maybe. I don't remember, but I put them on super sale. They're in today's deals. They're just not going to be right at the top. Just search Drake and Finn. Get them for a super deal today. Yes, my kids are not trusting. If I tell them it's okay, if like the scenario, I'm like, it's okay, go ask for change from that lady. They'll go. But they're not trusting. They used to be, but I put the fear. I had to teach stranger danger. Oh, I know, girl. I have one of my best friends works at the FBI, and she used to work in crimes against children. Trust me, I know. Drake is gorgeous. I can hear Vera yelling about something. All right, so let's dive in. I got the respirator. Emily, germaphobe Emily was like, no, just wear it. We'll clean it. I was like, who are you? And what did you do with my best friend who just freaked out because my kid put her hand in the chip bag? And then she's like, okay, those are all your chips now. I was like, really? She would die like with the double dipping that happens in our house when she's not there. Even my mom the other day double dipped. I was like, yep, we come from a double dipping family. We do tell them, like when we're at other people's houses, you don't double dip. But in our house, it's fine. Nobody here cares. We all drink from the same cups. They all like, Mom, I need a drink of water, and drink out of my sports cup. Finn is a Little Lean Rose classic. He's an OG. Finn is one of our OG boys. He is the chunky version of Jet. Jet is currently sold out. We had some issues with our manufacturer in the sense that they sent us some really bad glitter, and we called them on it and told them that we wouldn't do business with them anymore if they didn't refund us our money, because we're like, we can't sell it. We like will not sell it. And they said, too bad. Our boss said no. And I cut ties. And that's been probably a year and a half. And somebody from their company just reached out a couple days ago. And Emily caught it first, and she said something to them, and then I laid into them. And I said, look, we were good business partners with you for 4 years. You were like one of our main suppliers for our glitter manufacturing. And you guys lost our business over this. And unless you're going to refund us that money a year and a half later, then we will not continue to do business with you. Yes. All right. So she said it was approved. So we'll see what happens. Because we love their glitter. But Jet was one of the glitters from them that we had to discontinue. Okay, so we are going to do the hang method. So if you've never seen me do a hang method, this is applying glitter with epoxy. It's called the hang method because you want to use such a thin layer of epoxy that you don't have to put it on a turner. It can actually hang on a drying rack to cure. And because you use such a thin layer, it won't drip or drain. So the whole goal here is to use the smallest amount of epoxy. Now, however, we are going to add a caveat to this is we're going to use quick cure today. It cures in 10 minutes. So you don't have to be as careful as you do with regular epoxy because it dries so fast, it doesn't have time to drip. So you can use a little bit more epoxy when you're working with the quick cure or the 10-minute epoxy. But if you're using regular epoxy, that's fine. I normally do this with Tumbler epoxy. And you just use like 2 or 3 grams for this whole cup. Okay. You literally put it on and you'll see it's firm, repetitive pressure. Now we are going to be doing this with quick cure. So we have to have our parchment papers ready. What did she say her extra parchment paper was? I only made one, but I just realized I need 2 parchment papers. Actually, the dirty piece of parchment paper. Oh my, she's like, here, you can use these parchment papers. They are so dirty. I gotta get new ones. Contamination pretty. Oh my God. Okay. So because we're doing Drake and Finn, I want you guys to see Finn on a black base. He is amazing. You're gonna see it and you're gonna go, wow. All right, so if you're just jumping on, there is a ton of new stuff on the website. If you haven't gone to check it out, I unfortunately haven't gotten our box from the warehouse yet with it in there to show you guys. I only have the paper printouts to show you guys. But they are up on the website. The new stuff is up there. It's all the things you love. All right, so here we go. And then we are doing a Hangmethod layer of epoxy using Quick Cure. So the Quick Cure goes fast. It works in 10 minutes. So we are going to be able to put the glitter on. We're going to burnish it down, pat it down real nice and flat and smooth. Then we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes, and then we're going to put a coat of epoxy over the top of it, let that cure, and then jump in. We're not going to let it fully cure, but you're going to see. And then we're going to use the gold foil. So the gold leaf, this is up on the website, and some of y'all are like, how do you use that? What would you do with that on a tumbler as opposed to like just mixing in epoxy? Gold leaf is real fun on a tumbler. So I'm going to use it on this tumbler. Oh, I thought that was the cat. I thought you were the cat. I was like, oh my gosh, what is she doing out there?
No. How much of that big thing tater do I cook?
All of it. We'll
All
make
3 pounds?
Yeah, we'll make a huge batch.
You can't be in here, Pearl. She's gonna do epoxy. Pearl, get out of here, punk. Right.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Can you guys see? Can they see him right there?
Yeah.
Can you see the little face? Hold on. Can you see his little face? I don't know if they can see it. It's pretty dark. Amel's little face he's just got his little snoot under the door. And he's just Pearl. So I'm gonna show you guys one way to just play with your gold leaf.
Dang it, Pearl.
Did you go check the baby?
Yeah, I'm going to check the baby. You can decorate that fishbowl. I've got the lid for it too. Or that candy dish.
All right. So when I work with a Quick Cure, you have to move very, very quickly. So I'm going to try to describe what I'm going to do before we do it, because when I'm doing it, I might stumble a little bit and forget things to tell you because I have to move very, very quickly because it cures so quick. So with the Quick Cure epoxy, it's 10-minute cure epoxy. Okay, it goes very, very fast. It gets very, very hot. So when you're doing it, the faster the epoxy cures, the hotter it gets. That's why when you have a flash cure, it gets really, really hot. It looks like it boils. It basically does. So the Quick Cure gets really, really hot. You cannot pour it in a mold. It will ruin your mold because it'll heat up in the mold and it'll damage your mold. It will also probably even flash cure itself, and you'll have a gajillion microbubbles. And sorry, that's the thing that happened to me when I was pregnant, where it's not a hiccup, but it's not a burp either. It's like a little weird little thing. So I'm going to mix the Quick Cure. We're going to apply it. You're going to see the Hangmethod. Imagine using this with Tumbler epoxy, or even the 3. You can use it with a 3-to-1 epoxy. I don't recommend it. Kind of tends to want to fisheye and separate. But using a Tumbler epoxy, you only need 2-3 grams of epoxy total. You definitely don't want to use more than 5. I've had people go like, it's impossible. It's not. I show it to you guys a lot. I do have full tutorials on doing the Hangmethod. It's just a method that I developed years and years ago because I hate wasting epoxy. And whenever I would do like a full coat on a round of epoxy, I would have like a little bit left, like a gram or so, and it would frustrate me. So hold on. It's telling me that I'm out of battery. She's got to have a charger here. Oh boy. Well, if I lose you, it's because I don't have a charger in here. My phone just gave me a 20% warning. All right, so we're gonna dive in since my phone just gave me an alert. I tried to plug you guys in. Oh wait, here's a plug. Is it plugged into something? Oh. Oh, never mind. We got it. Okay. Okay. So I'm wearing Emily's mask. That's just the dust mask part. This is what's important. That's the dust mask. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm wearing Emily's. I also can't work. This is going to be a short live because I can't work with this mask on. I've broken my nose 3 times, so my nose is super sensitive. And this puts a lot of pressure right here on my nose. That's why I like the one that I wear, because it doesn't put any pressure right there. And so I can only handle that for so long before my nose hurts. I'm just used to the way this one feels so weird on my face. Okay. Here we go. Oh, she's got teeny tiny little hands. I have really big hands. Oh, these gloves are horrible. Oh, wow. I buy extra large gloves. I'm 6 feet tall, so I have very long hands. All right, here we go. We're gonna make do. Oh, these are so tiny. All right. Meg, yes, just message customer service. You probably accidentally put 2 in a shopping cart. The system cannot charge you for something that isn't in a shopping cart. So probably accidentally, like you pushed it and then it refreshed and you clicked on it twice, or looked at it twice and it went into your shopping cart twice. And you just didn't notice it. But yeah, just message customer service. They'll get you, girl. This mask is weird. It puts pressure on my cheeks, which makes my cheeks push into my teeth. I'm gonna bite my cheeks the whole life. Okay, so I've got this big Whopper cup. This one's already prepped and spray painted. Okay, it's been spray painted, prepped and spray painted black. I'm just gonna have this off to the side. You just need, for this, you need a drying rack, your tumbler, and your quick pick. Oh, I need a scale. Let's see. Ooh, this mask is gonna hurt my nose. I might have to order a mask and have it shipped. Oh, it won't make it here in time. All right. All right, we're gonna do quick here. Now, you are good, but the second you start mixing quick cure, 10-minute epoxy, you have about 90 seconds to get it applied. I'm gonna set up first. I'm gonna have my 2 pieces of parchment paper down. So I'm doing 2 different glitters. I've got Thin and Drake. When you are doing a chunky and a fine glitter, you want to do the fine glitter first. Hard to explain why, but if you don't do it that way, you will not like the look of it, the way the fine will clump up on the chunky if you do the chunky first. It's hard to explain what it looks like, but you definitely want to go fine first and then chunky. Ooh, you guys, ooh, this is gonna hurt my nose. All right, so we got Finn and Drake. I've got the bottles already open. I've got my parchment paper already ready. I'm doing that because I'm using quick cure and everything has to be very, very, very fast. If you were doing this with regular tumbler epoxy, you have plenty of time to like fiddle around with all the stuff afterwards. But because this is quick cure, I have to move very, very quickly. All right, I've also got my baby wipes up and ready to go. When you work with quick cure, don't try to save your gloves. Don't try to save anything. It dries so fast because if you fumble trying to get everything off your glove, it's going to cure before you get to your project. So just assume that whatever gloves you're wearing when you start messing with it are done. If you want to not waste a pair of nitrile gloves, you can put a vinyl glove over the top, apply it, and then peel that vinyl glove off and then be going just fine. Okay. Here we go. I got to move fast because this mask is brutal on my face. Okay, here we go. Tear, equal parts by weight. Whatever manufacturer you're using, make sure you measure by that manufacturer's specifics. This one, because it's quick cure, I can use a little bit more, so I'm going to go with about 4 grams instead of 2, mainly because I don't have to worry about it dripping, and I have to go faster, so I don't have the time to put into doing a thin layer. The minute you mix it together is when your time starts. Okay, here we go. So I want these parchment papers. I'm gonna flip them over. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'll curl up like that. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, we're gonna stir very fast. Now again, you can do this with regular epoxy. I'm doing it with quick cure, so it's done. It's like an instant gratification. You can also do this with UV resin as long as you are using opalescent glitter. If you were using a metallic or a holographic type glitter, it will not work. It has to be a translucent glitter. Fin is a translucent glitter, so I could use UV resin for this and clear it on UV light. but just know that if you are using UV resin, it has to be an opalescent glitter and be see-through. All right, here we go. I am now going to pour this on the bottom of the cup. Like I said, the second you start mixing it, you have about 90 seconds of work time to get that in its place before it gets goopy. Gummy would be the better word. Oh my gosh, she does not have a trash can here. Okay. I clean off my tool very, very quick. That's the one thing I take time to do. Okay, and then we're just going to push this off. Okay, all the way around. Okay, and then we're going to start working it down. We got to do fast, fast, fast. Okay, push, push, push. Fast, repetitive motion and slide it down the tumbler. I'm using firm pressure and repetitive motion, and I'm going very quickly. Again, if you are using tumbler epoxy for this, you do not have to worry about it going as fast. I just have to go fast because it's quick here. I've also done this 1,000 times, so you're like, there's no way. I've never been able to do it that fast. I have done this so many times that this is just muscle memory at this point. I could do it with my eyes closed. Just rotate it around. Keep in mind, I have very long fingers, big hands, so this rotating it around is quite easy for me. If you can't do it with your one hand, by swirling it around like that, just put it back on the drying rack and relift it up. Okay. Pushing it over. Oh, the little tiny hole on this cup is brutal on my big hand. Okay, you can see I'm going to the bottom when I need a little extra. I'm just going to the bottom and swooping my finger across it. Oh, it's starting to cure. All right, I'm going to put that on the drying rack, give my hand a break for just a second. Ow! Oh my gosh, it's stuck. Oof. There we go. Big hands issues. Okay, I am going to clean this finger off because I did touch the glove. Okay, now let's dive in. And like I said, you want to add your fine glitter first. So we're going to stick the fine glitter on the butt. Okay, this is Drake. Ooh, it's starting to get hot. It's starting to cure. And we're just going to shimmy, shimmy. Drake on. This is hard. This cup has such a fine little narrow neck. It's hard to hold on to with my big old meat hands. All right, there we go. Okay, we got Drake. I'm going to move this parchment paper off to the side. Then we've got Thin to go over. Thin is just a chunky boy. There's no fine in Thin. Okay. Okay, now because this is quick here, pat, pat, pat. It's already starting to cure up. So I don't have to worry about this sliding around. Oop. Oh my gosh, this narrow neck is painful. Ow. This is just one of these lost and found tumblers that Emily has. Okay. Then I'm going to take it, I'm just going to roll it in that and see if I can get any more glitter to stick down to it. Okay. Ta-da! Let's see if I can catch it on camera. See the electric purple that comes out of that? That purple is part of Thin. When you put it on a black base, that electric purple pops out. All right. Ta-da. Okay, so now we can just let that dry. Now you can do another coat if you want. Oh, gosh, this cup. Ow. I have a really big hand and a little tiny hole, and it was resting right on my knuckles. That's a quick cure. Hangmethod. It's the so this method is the best for chunky glitter. I'm not really a big fan of it for fine glitter, because you can sometimes see the streaks in it. You have if so, you can just do a second coat. But also, again, like I said, this is the best method that I normally use for chunky mixes or chunky glitter because it grabs onto that chunky glitter and holds it really, really, really well, and you can flatten it out onto that chunky glitter. I can't even concentrate. This is so painful on my face. I'm gonna have to go. I can't. My brain. I can't think. This is what I always say. I'm incredibly good with pain, unless it's on my face, because I mentally can't take my brain away from the pain. Like if I smash my finger, I could totally ignore it and move on and keep doing this live. But because the pain is right between my eyes, on my nose, this is why I love my mask. Oof. All right, I'm gonna have to go. I can't take this anymore. Sorry guys. This was not expected. I even tried this mask on before the live and it didn't bother me, but just the constant pressure on my nose. So there's a bunch of new stuff up on the website. Sorry about this. It's like, that's a lot of boob. I'm like, I can't do anything about this right now. This is all for the baby. It's hers. Sorry. All the new stuff is on the website. The new instant transfers are up there. The new rhinestone set is up there today. Sorry that I'm having really struggling with this today. This is too much for me to handle. All right, because I can't take the mask off because I've mixed the epoxy in here, so I can't finish this live without this mask on. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll send Emily in here in a bit to do a live with you guys and hang out and do some crafting. Because apparently this doesn't bother her face. I don't know, that's crazy. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, you guys.